Hello, welcome to your in-depth horoscope forecast for week commencing the 11th of May for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. You can also chat to me direct on Twitter at HoroscopeAce, or you can subscribe to your free daily horoscope or monthly free astrology magazine by seeing the link beneath this video. Well, when it comes to astrological weeks, it doesn't get much busier than this one. It's absolutely jam-packed with changes, and some of these are very exciting. Saturn, the planet of structure, begins its retrograde in the sign of Aquarius on Monday. It's going to retrace its steps and then move back into the sign of Capricorn on the 2nd of July before returning to Aquarius on the 17th of December. Also this week, on Tuesday, Mercury, the planet of communication, moves into its home zone of Gemini, where it joins up with Venus and, of course, the North Node. Now, this is going to give us an opportunity to flex our mental muscles that much more quickly, but also, ironically, on Wednesday, Venus in Gemini also goes into retrograde, which will last through to the 23rd of June. Also on Wednesday, Mars moves out of Aquarius and into Pisces, the 12th solar house. And finally, on Thursday, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, starts to retrace its steps in the sign of Capricorn, and it's going to be in reverse for 4 long months. Now, already Pluto is retracing its steps in Capricorn too. So these are very significant changes. Also, we have a quarter moon on Thursday in the sign of Aquarius. And when it comes to our resources, our financial planning, or even our friendships, I do feel that the quarter moon does ask us to be a little more cautious in our approach when it comes to what we are getting into. So if there is some kind of way you're flexing to COVID-19, trying to be flexible, which would be a very positive thing to do. And obviously the conversations we have this week with Mercury's help can be very helpful, but it is going to be important to just have maybe a short-term plan as well as that longer-term plan. Now, this week also sees Venus continue its long square with Neptune, and with Venus now in retrograde, the potential for muddle around relationships is heightened. But it also can make us much more sensitive to other people. So is there a tide that we need to be more open to raise our vibration, to perhaps connect to someone in a different way? Also, right through this week, the Sun in Taurus is forging an amazing link with Pluto in Capricorn in the part of our situation to deal with worldly interaction. Now, this suggests that if we can go with the flow around the changes we're being pushed to make at the moment, it actually is going to be a much smarter thing to do than to try to cling on to something that is going to fundamentally alter. And if we can therefore accept that our values, our outlook, our associations, our whole mindset is in a state of, some would say flux, some would say evolution. It depends on our relationship to this crisis. But if we can go with it, it will be something that we can benefit more from than if we try to resist it. Your specific forecast, Pisces, shows it's an action-packed week, but the standout moment for you is the arrival of Mars in your sign. If your emotions have been rather up and down in the last 6 weeks, it really wouldn't be a surprise. More recently, you've had to deal with Neptune, your co-ruler, in a right angle with Venus, which is going to continue. This may have made you hypersensitive, but Mars moving into your sign is going to bolster your energy and bolster your self-confidence. What's not to like? Well, Saturn does go into a retrograde as well. This could, through to the 2nd of July, make you very nostalgic for something from your past. It may be that something does still need to be kind of rinsed out, and even if you do let go of something that was important to you, perhaps it's a way of being, perhaps it's an old relationship that still resonates deep in your heart, the retrograde of Jupiter, which begins this week, points towards preparing yourself for a new dawn. That new dawn can come through for you from the 22nd of June when Jupiter and Pluto come together in their retrograde in conjunction, and you're really encouraged to kind of switch from being more nostalgic to the past, which mutable signs can have a tendency to be, and moving much more into your present. But Mars is going to help you enormously. Now, Mercury also moves into your sector of the home. If you've ever thought of working from home, and I mean outside of this particular constraints we're having with COVID-19, then Mercury's going to give you a big nudge in this direction over the next 3 weeks. Even if it's something you didn't think you would particularly like, you might be surprised. And also with Venus going retrograde in your 4th solar house, where Mercury arrives and the North Node, which is like the societal pull, is already located in, suggests that maybe there does need to be a conversation, perhaps with someone in your family, perhaps you need to show your vulnerability to someone, because if you do, that takes courage, but it can help to clear the air. And with the quarter moon in Aquarius against the sun in Taurus on Thursday, perhaps something that you have been keeping locked in your heart does need ventilating once and for all. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you so much for having joined me. If you'd like to check out having a one-to-one with me, please see the testimonials beneath this video. If you've yet to access Serious Astrology, you can also check out my astrology reports, which are very affordable, and you can get a character analysis and also 12-month forecast, totally unique to you, and get 30% off. Also, please see beneath this video. But for now, stay safe, take care, and good luck.